San Jose Police Department officer was allegedly completely intoxicated while he was investigating the crime scene of a baby kidnapping. This was announced Tuesday by San Jose Police Chief. Let's put up a picture of the chief. San Jose Police Chief Anthony Mata apologized to the family of the kidnapped 3-month-old baby. In his apology, he said, and I quote, "When any officer tarnishes the badge, we all suffer the consequences." Additionally, he expressed how disappointed and dismayed by the unnamed officer's conduct he was. Now, it's important to note, they're not naming this cop, all right? I'll get to that in a minute. The SJPD launched an internal affairs investigation on April 26th, and the officer was placed on administrative leave. The chief pledged to conduct a full investigation into the officer's actions before, during, and after the baby kidnapping incident, okay? The officer raised the suspicions of an FBI agent who was also at the crime scene where baby Brandon, is pronounced KR, was kidnapped from his grandmother's apartment in San Jose on April 25th. The FBI agent reported his suspicions to the officer's department. Let's put up a picture of the baby. Okay, that's baby Brandon. Thankfully, baby Brandon was found safe 5 miles away 20 hours later, and 3 suspected kidnappers have now been arrested. The drunk officer was assigned to canvass the neighborhood, find witnesses of the kidnapping and evidence. Once again, he was drunk. More from the press conference. The SJPD's police chief and assistant chief were peppered with questions from reporters at Tuesday's press conference. Why did it take an FBI agent to say, this guy is drunk? Assistant police chief, let's put his picture up. Paul Joseph, he actually answered the reporter, all right? He said, and I quote, "That is a valid question and part of what we need to investigate." Yeah, it's your good old boy system, detective, assistant chief. I can crack this case for you. Your cops are part of a culture that says we don't tell on cops that commit crimes or violate the policies for community safety. We don't do that here. That's why, all right? Again, the drunk officer's name has not been disclosed. They're playing hide the pickle. And Joseph also declined to release the officer's rank. They don't even want to tell you what rank he had. They don't want to tell you what position he held. They just want you to act as if this person really doesn't exist. We're gonna hide him. Let me tell you why that's problematic. Who pays the cops? You do. It is a government position funded by the taxpayers. That position is public for a reason. Okay, let me go back in time a little bit to another cop. Let's put up his picture. Same department. This happened weeks after another SJPD officer, 24 years of age, Dejon Packer, was found dead in his home from a fentanyl drug overdose. The assistant chief Joseph said the department will have to negotiate with the officers' union to reverse a current contract provision preventing officers from being obligated to comply with random drug and alcohol testing. This is why people do not like the police. You do realize if you work at a fast food restaurant, you gotta be drug tested. You know that? To work at the post office, you gotta be drug tested. To be a police, it's illegal for the police to drug test you because you have some contract by way of the union. Who in the hell made that rule? All right, Wosny, thoughts here.
You took the words right out of my mouth. We drug test people to be dog walkers in this damn country. And the idea that you could be a cop and be drunk on the job or high on the job while in these extremely high leverage situations, like a freaking baby was kidnapped. Like there is no bigger emergency than that. And the idea that a guy would be drunk on the job trying to retrieve a stolen baby, that's awful.
Yeah.